Group piece featuring me and my penis. The man on TV adjusts his tie and says something like, boys will be boys. At this age, you know, boys get urges that they just can't control. And my penis says...
Hold the fuck up. As a penis, I am personally offended by the accusation that I lead good boys astray, that I make them incapable of making responsible choices, or, you know, behaving with some goddamn human decency.
So sometimes I feel like I accidentally joined a conspiracy. Like I did the secret handshake by mistake, because everywhere I go, people are winking at me. Boys will be boys, you know. You know how hard it is to control yourself, right? It's just biological, right?
No one goes on TV and says that actually that's not how it works. At all. If getting an erection means that berserker mist descends over your vision and you can no longer tell your friends from your arch nemesis, you need to see a fucking doctor. Stop acting like getting blue balls is some sort of medical crisis. Newsflash, I'm completely aware of how much blue balls hurt.
The worst possible outcome if you don't convince a girl to have sex with you is you end the night masturbating. And I'm not gonna say masturbation is great.
I will! Masturbation is great!
But stop telling me it made sense to expect sex. Like, you don't know what that word means. If you take a girl back to your room, you can go right ahead and expect sex. And then if it doesn't happen, you can say, huh, that was unexpected. Because that's what expect means. But instead, we keep winking and nodding like, yeah, it's uncontrollable. Like, maybe if we all say it, we can fool half the population into thinking there's nothing we can do. But we were all teenagers. We all know that getting a hard-on doesn't actually make us lose our capacity for reason, right? Am I nuts?
Yeah, I'm literally nuts. And this is bullshit.
I was scared of growing up. Not scared of awkwardness or body hair. I was scared I'd hurt someone. I was told being a boy means having a penis, and boys think with their penis, and teenage boys get uncontrollable urges and they can't stop themselves. I was going to be a monster. I was gonna hurt someone. It wasn't gonna be my fault, but I was scared. And then I grew up. And it turns out that is just the excuse you use, just what we all say to keep our reputations or our careers or our consciences intact.
The man on the TV adjusts his tie and says, not their fault, they're good boys. They didn't mean it, what a tragedy. But I make good boys do crazy things.
Sometimes I wonder if these people are just boys who were told they were going to be monsters until they started to believe it. Other times I think that's giving them too much credit, that they were always sacks of shit and we just gave them an excuse. But either way, we've got to stop saying that boys can't control themselves.
You can blame the rapist. You can blame society. Hopefully you'll blame the rapist and society in a nuanced way that doesn't blame the victim or ignore context. But y'all motherfuckers have got to stop blaming me.